Hey everyone, welcome back to Flash News, your home for the biggest WNBA stories, insider updates, and everything Indiana Fever. Today, we've got breaking news that could have a massive impact on the Fever's playoff hopes. The 2024 WNBA season is moving fast, but for Indiana, the road just got a whole lot rougher. The team is battling not only fierce opponents, but also critical injuries and frustrating roster rules that are leaving them dangerously short-handed. Let's start with the point guard situation. Earlier this season, there was already concern about the position's depth, but now it's turning to a full-blown crisis. Ari McDonald, who stepped up in a huge way during Caitlin Clark's absence, is out for the season with a broken bone in her right foot. And just when things couldn't get worse, backup point guard Sydney Coulson suffered a devastating ACL tear in a recent game. She's now out for the rest of the season and likely until 2026. That means the Fever are down to only 9 active players. 9! For a professional basketball team, that's almost unheard of. With such little bench depth, the starters will be forced to carry huge minutes, increasing fatigue and injury risk. Caitlin Clark, the team's star guard, is expected to return around mid to late August, but that's still weeks away. Until then, the Fever will have to survive a brutal stretch of games with very limited backup options. Some fans are even asking a difficult question. Should Clark return this season at all, given the team's current state? Now, you might think the simple solution would be to sign a replacement player, but here's the twist. They can't. Why? Because of a WNBA rule. Under current league guidelines, Indiana cannot sign a hardship player until after their upcoming game against the Chicago Sky. That means they'll have to face yet another game with their dangerously thin roster. There are some options being discussed. Players like Bree Hall and Grace Berger have been mentioned, with Berger considered the stronger independent scorer. But neither has much familiarity with the Fever system, making it risky to throw them into high-pressure games immediately. And here's another wrinkle. The Fever actually have over $95,000 in cap space. Technically, they could waive long-term injured players to free up roster spots and sign replacements. But the front office is hesitant. Cutting injured players can create major PR backlash, especially with fans who value loyalty. WNBA analyst Richard Cohen recently explained that the league's hardship and emergency hardship designations are complex and might need to be addressed in the next collective bargaining agreement. For now, those rules are keeping the Fever's hands tied. So here's where things stand. The clock is ticking. Playoff dreams are on the line, and Indiana's ability to adapt in the next few weeks could decide their entire season. The Fever have always been a team that battles through adversity, but this year's point guard crisis might be the toughest challenge in franchise history. With Caitlin Clark's return on the horizon and management under intense pressure to act, Fever fans need to stay hopeful, but also brace for more challenges ahead. We'll be watching closely as Indiana prepares to take on the Chicago Sky and tries to answer the big question: who will step up to fill the void at point guard? Stay tuned because we'll have every update right here. And if you want to be the first to know what happens next, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a single Indiana Fever update.